Hi, it's Luke here from Proactive, the simple, user-friendly risk and safety management solution for sports, leisure, and education. And this is our next how-to video on creating users within your company or club. Again, this is something that a club admin will do. So if we look in your profile and check that you're a company admin, this is a job that you'll be able to do along with group admins. But first things first, if we go to the user tab, we'll see a list of current users and we'll see an add user button. Just a quick note at this point, it's worthwhile having set up, and in the previous video, having set up your groups, because at the point of creating a user, you're going to want to associate them with a group or a team. So if you haven't watched that video, if you go back and watch the setting up group video, once you're comfortable, you've got all your groups or teams set up, then the simplest thing is to go to users, go to add user, and here you can simply put in their name. So if we put in a name here, Kirsty Brown, and their email. Don't need to worry about that too much. And then the decision here is what level you're going to add them in at. Now, there may be a few company admins. There may be a head of safeguarding. There may be a rugby safe lead. You may have a chairman. But generally speaking, there'll be one or two company admins, and the next level down is group admin, and essentially team admin. So that's normally the head coach for that age group. So if it was the under 10s, for instance, then there might be a head coach, and you might want to delegate some of the responsibilities to them and allow them to add other users within that group. Once you've created them as a group admin, you then need to decide whether they're going to have single group access or multiple group access. Single group access is, as it says, they would then just be the group admin for their specific group. And normally this is the structure. You'll have one group admin per group, and to keep it simple. And that way, once you've added them to that group and press save, they will get an invitation to set up an account similar to the one you got originally. And when they log in, create a password, they will then see access to the group that they are part of. They will have a dashboard which will have events logged for that specific group, and they will be allowed to submit reports for that specific group and no other. Maybe the occasion that there is somebody in the club that needs multiple group access who is below company admin, so that's no problem. You can just add as many groups here as you like, and they will have that power over those groups to add users, to look at reports and add reports. The next level down is then just a coach. So if you have decided to add group admins or team admins and ask them to invite coaches, then they will be watching this video from this point, but it may still be yourself as a company admin adding individual coaches. Again, the same thing, you'd add their name, their email. They're a coach. Again, they could be in more than one group, potentially. They might be a volunteer or physio, so they might work across more than one groups, but the same thing, you choose whether it's single or group access, add those groups here and press save, and they will get that invitation. And again, once they log in, they will be able to see the specific groups that they're associated with, the events within that group, and be able to submit reports to that group. There is the possibility under adding users to bulk import, and that is something that you can do in terms of adding them to a spreadsheet, uploading the CSV data here in the format that's required with full name, nickname, email, what level admin they are, etc., and then the group that you're adding them to. That obviously has a limitation of only being able to add one person to one group. So yeah, it might work in adding coaches, for instance, who are only going to be added as a single group, but most people end up adding users in this way, and then they keep a little bit clearer pathway for lining up the coaches and the head coaches with the individual groups and teams. I'm hoping that's been helpful. As ever, reach out on hello@proactivereporting.com if you've got any questions, and on to the next video.